morning everyone and welcome back to another Slimming World Meals of the Week and weigh-in update video. So I didn't record anything on Friday or Saturday this week. Friday, actually that's a lie, I did. I showed you what I was taking for my lunch. I was taking cocoa noodles, whatever I had on Thursday. I think it was cocoa noodles and some fruit and a Muller Lite I was taking for my work. And I ended up not eating that. If you remember in last week's video, I was talking about the girls having chips for their lunch from the little cafe beside us. And I gave into temptation. Temptation? I gave into temptation. I went and got some chips for my lunch and didn't have my cocoa noodles at all. I had chips and cheese. And that's all I had for my lunch. But it was off plan. Completely off plan. Took me way over my sins. And then for dinner, God, I didn't even record my dinner. It was on plan. I had, what did I have? Oh, the McDonald's style bagels. So I had like one of the pork and herb sausage patties from Tesco. They're 2.5 cents. I had a protein bagel and a slice of reduced fat Dairy Light. I just had a slice of Dairy Light. I think they're 2 cents or something as well. And then we had some of the hash brown bites, which are half a cent each, and some spaghetti hoops, which are half a cent. Yeah, because it was between 4 of us, so that was half a cent as well. But that was on plan. But there was so much going on Friday night. It was the day before the North Pole breakfast. I had Mark here, one of my brothers here, my sister was here. There was so much going on and so much chatting and everything. I just didn't even record. I didn't even think to record actually. I made everybody's dinner and then just handed them out. So it is recorded on the app, so I'll put that up on the screen. That was on plan. But then later on that night I did have a packet of potatoes, which are 6.5 cents. So that made me, I mean, sort of on plan. If I didn't have the chips, no, I would have been well over my sins. I was going to say, if I just had my cocoa noodles and not the chips, I would have been within my sins for the day, but I wasn't. I can't even remember what it would be with the potatoes and that as well, but so Friday was sins unknown. Saturday I had planned to be off plan. I do have a few clips of the food that I had. I didn't take anything of what I was eating at the North Pole breakfast. I only had a few bits. I didn't want to fill myself up too much actually, because we were going for a dinner that had a starter and a main course, and it was at like back at 3-4 o'clock we went for dinner. So I had a few nibbly bits at the North Pole breakfast, a couple of savoury eggs, a couple of little sausages. I tried a few bits of the camembert with the bacon jam. That camembert did not melt correctly. It was not melting. It was in the bloody oven for like an hour and it just wasn't melting. It was so flipping annoying. But the bacon jam that was on it was really, really nice. I wish I could just buy the bacon jam and then I'll get a camembert that I know that does melt properly and put it on that. But the bacon jam part was lovely. It was just the camembert wasn't melting. I've never had that before. Camemberts shouldn't be in the oven for an hour. They should be burnt to a crisp if they are. But anyway, I had a few bits of that. With the bread, the crusty bread I got for it. And then for dinner I went out with my sister and I had, it was like pub grub. I had beer battered mushrooms with a blue cheese dip. It wasn't a big loaded mushrooms or dip. It's just a nice little starter size. And then for my main I had halloumi fajitas, which are so flippin' delicious. I loved it. I also had a porn star martini with my dinner, which was delicious. And then we went to the Botanic Gardens, and at the Botanic Gardens I had a marshmallow, a salted caramel marshmallow and a hot chocolate, peppermint hot chocolate. It was delicious. And because we'd had our dinner so early, I got a sandwich from Aldi because I knew I'd be a bit hungry later, so I just had that. It was just a cheese and onion sandwich. It's what I was fancying when I was in Aldi. Yep, so Saturday I had planned to be completely off plan. So that was absolutely fine. Friday not so much, but then I hadn't had my off-plan day the week before, so I was like, screw it, I'm just going to make up for it. Also, in saying that, I missed my work night out and everybody was saying the food was rubbish at it, like terrible. Folk were buying food on the way home, so I'm glad I never wasted my off-plan day for my work night out because the food was terrible. Glad I never wasted my off-plan day on terrible food. That brings us up to Sunday where we are today. So I'll get on and show you what I've had. So it's Sunday morning and for breakfast today, and it is breakfast, it's way before lunchtime. It's like 10 o'clock. So for breakfast today I'm having a fried egg bagel. The bagel is one of the DOBBIE'S protein ones, which are a healthy extra B. The fried egg is Syns free. I've got a tablespoon of tomato ketchup on there, which is 1 Syn, and then I'm having a couple of satsumas on the side for speed. So it's 1 Syn plus my healthy extra B for breakfast this morning. And for lunch today I'm having a bachelor's cheese and broccoli pasta. I think it's 2.5 Syns. I used some of the healthy extra A milk for the 100 mils of milk in it, and then it was water. Didn't add any butter. And then I've just topped up with some tomatoes for speed, and I'm also having a pear, which is speed. So I think it's 2.5 Syns. I think it's 2.5 Syns. I'll put it on the screen if I'm wrong. I'm just at the computer desk at the minute because I'm editing Vlogmas videos. Tonight for dinner we're having the Nando's lemon and herb chicken bag and bake. It's 2.5 Syns for the whole packet. This is went between 3 of us, so I'm counting it as 1 Syn for my chicken. Obviously the chicken's free. I've got baby roast potatoes, which are Syn free. I've got some sweet and cabbage, which are sweet, and between them I have 2.5 Syns worth of flora lighter in them and lots of pepper. So in total my dinner is 3.5 Syns tonight. So that's mine. And Mark's here for dinner, so he's got the same. He's just not got any cabbage, he doesn't like that. And there is Ali's. Oh, him and Ali have got 1.5 breasts of chicken each. So Ali and I are having a little movie night tonight. We're watching Elf. And for my little sweet treats I'm having one of the Thornton's gingerbread what is it? Caramel slice things. Shortbread bites, I don't know what they're called. They're 3 Syns each for a little bite. And then I've also got a Kit Kat Santa, which is 3 Syns. So it's 6 Syns for my snacks tonight. Okay, it's now Monday, and for my lunch today I'm taking a bagel, which is the DOBBIE'S protein bagel. That's my healthy extra B for today. And on that I've got some of the sweet chili chicken pieces. They're 1 Syn for half a pack. Excuse my cat in the background in their litter tray, if you can hear it. I've also got a tablespoon of the Hellmann's lighter than light mayonnaise on that. That's 1 Syn for a tablespoon, slightly higher than the Asda or the Tesco own one. So it's 2 Syns for my bagel for lunch. Ignore all this, this is when I'm food prepping. And then I've got a rhubarb Muller Light, which is half a Syn, a tubby little oranges, which is speed. So lunch today is 2.5 Syns in total. Tonight for dinner we're having loaded nachos, and I am not going to lie, I'm a little bit disappointed in my portion size. So I have 25 grams of the Stockwell's lightly salted tortilla chips, which is 6 Syns, and let me tell you, it is not a lot of tortilla chips. And I've topped that with some of my homemade chili, which is completely Syn free. And then on top of that, I've got 25 grams of the 50% reduced fat cheddar, which is 3.5 Syns. I have used both my healthy extra E's and milk for coffee today. And then I've got 1 tablespoon of the Asda guacamole, which is 1 Syn. And then 2 tablespoons of the Tesco salsa topping, which is half a Syn. So in total, this little portion is costing me 11 Syns tonight. But look how good Ali's dinner looks. So it's Tuesday now, and I have woke up really hungry this morning, so I'm having a little bowl of scrambled egg. I would have had toast, but I'm using my healthy extra B for my lunch today, so it's just scrambled egg on its own. I've added half one of the pots of the little Philadelphia Light, which will be 1.5 Syns I think, just to make it cheesy or creamy. Add a little bit of extra flavour, and it's got salt and pepper in it, and a tiny bit of milk from my healthy extra A. So it'll be 1.5 Syns I think for my breakfast this morning. And for my lunch today, I'm actually just taking the exact same as I had yesterday. The bagel with the sweet chili chicken, satsumas, a Mueller Light, and I did find myself getting a bit peckish in the afternoon, so I'm taking some Seabrook's fries for 3.5 Syns. So I think my bagels 2 Syns plus my healthy extra be half a Syn for the Mueller Light and 3.5 Syns for that. How many? That's 6 Syns for my lunch today. For dinner tonight, I'm basically having the same as I had last night, but instead of the nachos, because I was so disappointed in how little I got, I'm just having rice. So I've got rice, chilli, they're both Syn free. I've topped it with 25 grams of reduced fat cheddar again, which is 3.5 Syns. And then I've got 2 tablespoons of salsa. Oh, I shall show you what ones it is. It's this salsa here. 2 tablespoons of that is half a Syn. And then a tablespoon of this guacamole. 1 tablespoon is 1 Syn. So 5 Syns for my dinner tonight. And with my after dinner coffee today, I'm having one of these little Kit Kat Santas for 3 Syns, which brings me up to either 15 or 15.5 Syns today. I'm not quite sure, but I'll put it on the screen. Hello everyone, I am popping on here to let you know I have been a little bit naughty today. Just a little bit so far. So, working in a pharmacy, I did not realise how many things are getting handed in at this time of year to thank us and give us a little treat and everything like that. It's still 2 weeks till Christmas and we have so much crap, junk food, biscuits, tubs of celebrations, tubs of heroes. One customer was lovely and dropped off a lot of chocolate and biscuits, but also thought strawberries and grapes as well. And you can hear that noise, it's my cat going to town on my tablecloth. Oi! Stop it! So, we have a lot of food and I have been quite good in resisting it. I've been very good, in fact, because it's been going on for the past week and I've not had anything. But today, I just was not in the mood to resist. I could not resist. I saw the Tubby Heroes. Somebody had opened it. I'm going to speak to my colleagues because that was the thing. I hadn't seen what was inside it. I knew what's in Heroes, but I saw the Cadbury cream egg, the twisted one. I was like, I really want that. And I managed to resist for about an hour and a half and I was like, nah, I'm going to have it. So I had a Cadbury cream egg twisted, and then later on I had somebody handed in a pack of little macaroon, like a Scottish macaroon, not macaron, the French ones. So it's like, oh god, I don't even know how to explain it, but it's like chocolate and it's coated in chocolate and coconut, and on the inside it's like white stuff, sort of like the same texture as tablet, which is also Scottish. I don't know how to explain it, but I love macaroon. I've not had it for a while, and I had been telling Nick, who's not from Scotland, that he should try it, and he has been tucking into it, so it was opened, and then I was like, I'm going to have a bit of it as well. He had it on Monday, today's Wednesday, and I managed to resist until today, so I had a bit of that. They're only like that size, like tiny little bits. So I had a bit of macaroon and a Cadbury cream egg twisted. I ate my lunch. I didn't eat the satsumas. I haven't touched the strawberries or the grapes. Did I finish telling that story? I can't remember, I got distracted. Nobody's touched them, but everybody's been tucking into the biscuits and all the crap food. Which you do at this time of year, why not? People are handing it in for us and it's just sitting there on the table. So while we're busy at work, people are, well, not me, I just had day 2 things that I told you. I'm actually quite lucky, it's a wee bit away from where I'm working, where all the crap is, but when I'm passing it, I'm seeing it and I'm like, but the people that work right next to it, they're just dipping in constantly. But they're not on a Slimming World journey. I don't actually feel bad about it. I just want to be 100% honest with you guys. I don't feel bad about anything. I enjoyed my little cream egg twisted and I really enjoyed my little bit of macaroon. And I've also decided, because Ali and I are going to have a movie night tonight, we're doing it during the week because he likes to go out at the weekends, or he's working at the weekends, like Sunday nights. So tonight's Wednesday and I've decided I'm actually going to have what I want to have for movie night snacks instead of trying to keep it within my Syns. In for a penny, in for a pound. I'm not losing anything this week, I don't think, especially after Friday and Saturday. I'm going to be sensible. I'll show you what I have. Well, I'm going to be not too crazy, but yeah, just letting you know, today's sins are going to be unknown, and I don't feel bad about it. So for dinner tonight, we're having corn crispy nuggets, chips and spaghetti hoops. The corn crispy nuggets are 1 cent each, so I've got 8 there, that's 8 cents. The chips are the Slimming World chips, which are sin free. And then I've got spaghetti hoops. I was going to have beans, but I've not got any beans, but I've got spaghetti hoops. These are sin, they're half a sin for 100 grams. I've got about 150 grams there. So I'm going to say it's 3/4 of a sin. So it's 8 3/4 of a sin for tonight's dinner. Not that it matters, because sins are going to be unknown, but that's what we're having. And also, I never mentioned earlier on, but I had the exact same lunch today as I had yesterday. I forgot I hadn't vlogged my lunch today. It was the same lunch. That sweet chilli chicken actually went into 3 portions for me. I was counting it as half a portion, so slightly less sins, like by half a sin or something for that. So that's my dinner, and that's Ali's. He's having the same as me tonight. And for my movie night snacks, I'm having the rest of the sausage roll puffs that we got from Aldi. They're freaking massive, these things, like size of fingers. Ali's had most of the bag. He had them for our movie night we had on Sunday. And then I've got a wee handful of cheesy footballs, because it's not Christmas without cheesy footballs. And then I'm going to have a few Percy Pigs. I'm not going to have the whole bag, just a couple. But yummy, yummy, yummy. It's now Thursday, and for lunch today I'm taking a pot of cocoa noodles. These are the curry ones, and they're 7 cents for the pot. And then I'm also taking a Muller Light for half a cent and a tubby Satsumas. My last Satsumas, I think that is. So lunch today is 7.5 cents. Tonight for dinner we're having falafels. Well, I'll call them falafels. It's not actually falafels, I don't think. So I've got a wholemeal pita, which is my healthy extra B. I've got 1 tablespoon of Hellman's Light in there, which you probably actually can't see. That's 1 cent. And then I've got some mixed salad in there. And then I've got half a pack, sorry it's really dark, half a pack of the Gosh sweet corn and quinoa bites with harissa in there. That's 2 cents for half a pack. Ali's got the other half of the pack. So it's 1 cent for the mayonnaise, 2 cents for that, 3 cents in total for this, plus my healthy extra B. And then I've got some Slimming World chips, which are free, some roasted tomatoes, which are speed, and some sweet corn, which is free. Not speed, but I really fancied sweet corn with my sweet corn bites. I don't know why. So tonight's dinner is 3 cents in total, plus my healthy extra B. Good morning everyone, it is now Friday, which means it is weigh-in update time, and I'm just going to do what I done last week and film a little bit before and a little bit after my weigh-in. So this week I am fully expecting a gain, obviously, on the scales when I step on them this week. I just want to keep on top of the weigh-in and all that, and I feel like if I don't weigh in, then I'm just going to go completely off the rails. I did spend 4 full days on plan this week, which isn't what I aimed for. I was aiming for 6 full days, but that's not what happened. I knew I was going to get like this over the Christmas period. I'm actually kind of fine with it. I was stressing about it beforehand, like back in November and all that, when I was thinking about Slimming World and Christmas time and everything like that, but I'm doing so much better than I have done in previous years. Probably because I've not had too many outings. Well, I've only been out once to the Botanics, apart from like shopping and everything. Even my shopping day a couple of weeks ago, I managed to stay on plan. Yeah, so had 4 full days on plan this week, and that was it. Much better than I've done in previous years, I think. In previous years, I've just kind of went a bit off the rails. I don't know, I feel like I have anyway. Maybe I've not. Maybe I've done better than I thought I have, but yeah, I knew this time of year was going to be a struggle, so I'm a lot more calm and collected about it now. Just like whatever about it than I was back in November. I was so stressed about it back in November, but now I'm like, what will be will be. When January comes, I know I'm going to be like super motivated and everything and lose all the weight. that I've may gain over this period. Oh, frog in my throat. I also remember thinking that working Monday to Friday full time would help me stay on track, and that's not, well, it kind of is the case for the most part, but it was work that kind of was my downfall on, well, Friday, because of the girls getting their chips and curry sauce. I blame them, but also it's my fault for giving in to temptation, I know that, but if I hadn't seen them get their chips and curry sauce, I wouldn't want chips and cheese, or chips and curry sauce, but I did have chips and cheese. And then the chocolate situation with the cream egg twisted that I had, that, by the way, I found out they were 2.5 Syns each. And the cream egg ones, I blame work, and that's my downfall this week. And then Ali and I always have like a snack and that with our festive movie nights, and usually it would be on a Friday or Saturday. In previous years it was a Friday or Saturday. I would be off plan for it, or I'd try and keep Syns for it or whatever. We're not having it at the weekend and that. We had one on Sunday, which I did manage to stay on plan for. And then on Wednesday as well, I was like, I don't want to stay on plan. I want to have my Percy Pigs and some snacks, some proper snacks with it. So, yep. A bit of a dud week, Slimming World wise, but on the positive side, I had more days on plan than I had off plan. Oh, another thing I've not been good at is speed veg and all that, and I just thought, I'm not going to bother. I'm not going to worry about speed veg. If I don't fancy it, I'm not having it. Like with the salad and that, the keema bite things that we had last night. We had salad and I had tomatoes and that with that, and I fancied it with that. But like we are not chicken nuggets, the corn nuggets, I wanted beans. We had spaghetti hoops, didn't we? Because I didn't have beans, but I didn't want vegetable. And then I didn't want to add anything extra to the chili or the tacos or anything, because I just didn't want it. So I'm like, I'm not going to worry about the speed veg side of things. As long as I'm staying on plan, I'm happy. Anyway, fully expecting again this week. My throat is getting so dry and tickly. I need a drink. I better not be coming down with something. I'll actually scream. I've already been sick this year. This month, I don't need anything else. I'm fine. Anyway, fully expecting again on the scales this week. I hope it's just not too much. So let's go and see what damage I've done this week. Right, here goes. Shut the front door. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. What? How did I go from 12 stone and half a pound from last week to a £2.5 loss? That's a £2.5 loss if you round it up to the nearest half pound. How have I lost £2.5 and I've been off plan 3 full days this week? What? How does this body even work? Does it even know what it's doing? Anyway, tried to enter the weight on the Slimming World app, and after my boob last week where I put that I gained £8, and then I went to put in my weight today, it's saying I've lost too much weight, please check it, and I've tried to enter it and it won't let me. So I'm going to have to email Slimming World and say, fix your effing app, because it's stupid that we cannot edit it if we make a mistake. It's so flipping stupid. So I need them to sort it out. I did not lose £10.5 this week. I've lost £2.5. But if I'd managed to put it on the app, because it won't let me enter my weight at all. It just keeps coming up with that message saying like, check your weight, you've lost too much weight. I thought it would rectify itself this week, but it's not. But Slimming World are getting an email from me. I know it was my mistake, but it's so stupid we can't go and edit it if we make a mistake. It's like a prehistoric app. Prehistoric app. Anyway, buzzing about that. I'm actually in the next stone bracket. Do I think it's going to stay that way? No, it's not. It's probably going to come back and bite me in the ass next week, to be honest with you. But yeah, I'll take it. I'll take the £2.5 loss. What the hell? I can't even think of the words to explain why that's happened. I can't even think why that's happened, because fully expecting again this week that is the Slimming World journey, full of surprises. Did not expect that. Anyway, I better go and get ready for work, and that has put me in a very good mood today, even though I'm already in a great mood because it's Friday. I'm already buzzing because I'm going to be off for the next 2 days, and I've got so much stuff to get done. I need the days off just to get stuff done. Yep, so that's put me in an extra good mood today. So thank you so much for watching this video, everyone. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like it if you did, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time.